gospel keys concept here again today. Welcome to my channel. Okay, so today I'm taking you through a concept, basically 251 concept you should know in all 12 keys. It is really essential that you practice this efficiently and progressively for you to have this in your fingers. And this is a cool exercise, and it's a cool way of preventing you from traveling across the keys or traveling up and down the keys when playing a 251. For instance, in the key of F sharp, and you want to play your 251. Most people will play 251. It's not bad, okay, but you really need to learn how to play this with your inversions and also adding your seventh. Okay, so I am going to teach you this 251 movement using the whole tone approach, walking down the scale. So assuming we are on F sharp, a whole tone down the scale is going to be E. Okay, from here to here is a half step down, from here to here is a whole step down. Alright, so we have from F sharp to this, to this, to this. Alright, right, so that is your whole tone scale in the key of F sharp. Alright, so let's take it to another key, the key of C. Your whole tone scale is going to be counting your keys, counting the scale up using the whole tone approach is going to be from this to this. Alright, okay, although that is not what we are here for. So we are walking down the scale. Alright, so walking down the scale with 251 approach. Alright, it's really going to be an interesting concept, and I will endeavor you to practice this and get used to it in all your keys. So now let's take a key, basically a key in the key of A. Alright, this is a cool way of playing your one chord. It's a bonus, okay, it's a bonus. And your 1, your 10th interval, your 7, your 9, your 5, and your 1. Okay? It's a good way of playing the 1. So an A flat major 9 is a good way of playing the 1. You can also apply that in the key of E flat. You can play your 1 this way by adding the 9. It's a good way of playing the 1. Okay, but that is a lesson for another day, how to add extensions. Now, so I am in the key of A. Sorry, I'm in the key of A. Okay, so now let's take the scale of A. Your 2 in the key of A is going to be this, your 5 is going to be this, and your 1 is going to be this. Okay, don't get confused. We are using the number system, and when you're counting up the scale from 1, 1, 2, 3, with the scale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we are back to 1. But for extension's sake, we continue 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Then we are back to 1. Okay, we don't have 14. Alright, so that is how we have the number system, the 2, the 5, most people love to play their 2 this way. 5 1 It's not bad, it's really not bad, it's okay. All right. But we don't expect you to be playing, sorry, we don't expect you to be playing this all the time. 5 This is called traveling on the keyboard. You are traveling on the keyboard. Right? You are traveling on the keyboard. So let's get started. All right. This is how it's going to sound, as simple as this. So we start off. You can start off on any key. So I will start off in the key of F, and it's going to sound this way. If you can notice, I started off from C. So I went from this, and I went to my E flat, and I went to my D flat, and I went to my B, and I went to my A, and I went to my G, and back to F. Alright, so you can really hear how that sounds so interesting, and I'll be taking you through this, and I will advise you practice this in all 12 keys. Alright, I will advise you practice this in all 12 keys. So you can also do this in the key of C, as this. So you can continue as that, and you are back to C. Alright, so what am I doing here? I first started off in the key of F. So I played my 2-5-1 in the key of F. So you should know, you should be able to practice this in all 12 keys and be comfortable in it. So our advice, you practice your skills and know your 2-5-1 in all the keys. Alright? So when someone says play 2-5-1 in the key of D, it's 2-5-1, 2-5. The key of E, we have 2-1. Alright? So you should practice this and get used to it. Okay. Now I started off in the key of F. I played my 2. So my 2 is a G minor 7th, a G minor 7th, then a G7, sorry, a C7, alright, on a G. Alright, so a G minor 7th, and a C7th, major 7th. Okay, now when you get to this point, we are now going to this key. Alright, now in the key in this key of E flat, this is our 2. Alright, this is our 2. Alright, this is our 2, this is our 5, this is our 1. So now we are on this key. We are now going to temporarily assume that this is our 2 by making it a minor 7th. Alright, so the approach is minor 7th, C7, major 7th, minor 7, B flat 7, and major 7th. Alright, so when you're on this key, you only drop the second note down and drop the last note down. Alright, to form your minor 7. And you drop this note down and drop this note down and play your 5 over here in the key of E flat. Alright, let me go over it again. We started with this, we played our 5, we played our 1, we make it a minor 7. Alright, then we go to our 1. So your 1 is always a major 7. Alright, when you get to this major 7, you make it a minor 7 again. You drop it, you're back to what? D flat. Alright, so when you get to D flat, you make it a minor 7. So just take your time through this lesson, you get it. Alright, you make, so you assume when you are on this on your 1 chord, on your major 7 chord, you assume that is your 2. Like I said earlier on, you assume that is your 2. Alright, by making it a minor 7, it is leading you somewhere. It's telling you that what, no, okay, I need to go somewhere, which is the 5. Now this is 2, 5. Guess what key we are on? Can you guess? Okay, we are the key of what? B. So because in the scale of B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Alright, so we have our minor 7, sorry, our minor 7, our 5. So the rule over there is, when you get to your 1 chord, you make that 1 a minor 7. Alright, when you go to your 1 chord, you make it a minor 7. So as you were on the key of D flat, this is our major 7 chord, you make it a minor 7. Then you make it what? A dominant 7. Because it is taking us to what? It is taking us to what? The key, which is this. We're back towards the major 7 chord. So you make this a minor 7 as well by dropping this, dropping this. Then, right, they are back towards the key. So they are back towards G. Make it a minor 7th. So if you notice, we are back to F using the whole tone scale. We use this, 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 we use this. Alright? So this is a cool exercise you can practice in your key. And when assuming you're in the key of E flat, alright, now you've already practiced this and you know that your 2 is this. Right, your 5 is this. 1 or 7. Do you get it? So it is an effective way of practicing your 2, 5, 1. an effective way of practicing your 251. Alright, so we'll go over it again for the last time. Please follow. You make this your minor 7 and assume this is your 2. Alright, minor 7, dominant, 1, minor 7, dominant, 1, minor 7, dominant, 1, minor 7, dominant, 1, minor 7, dominant, 1. So that also applies the key of what? C. Any key you decide to start off on, you can as well play that. Alright, so the key of C, 5. It's just a simple way. Sorry, it's just a simple approach you can use playing your 251. So you can see I applied the same thing over there. Okay, so our advice, you practice this, go through this in all 12 keys. I really hope this lesson is useful to you and important. And please drop your comments in the section over there. And don't forget to like this video, click on the notification bell button and share. Thank you very much.